This is a recording of the Project Mars web application. I'm going to be taking you through some of the features, including creating, modifying, and reversion changing the document. Let's first start out by logging into the system. I'm going to log into a test account I've set up. Once you're logged in, you'll see a dashboard. On this dashboard will be the requests for approval that are sent to you, along with sections that you're watching within one or many documents. Let's first of all see and go over what is on the left-hand side menu. You'll see My Accounts, which will take you to your account settings. This will allow you to edit your profile and change your password, along with entering in any specific credit card details, change the account plan, along with applying any promotion credits to your account. Next, you'll see the Log Out button. This will log you out of the system. The dashboard will take you to the main dashboard we've already seen. The My Drafts section will show you all the sections within documents that you have in draft state, along with the section revisions that you've been working on that have not yet been committed or sent to the owner of the document or section. Next, you'll see the public documents that are available. You'll be able to search by document name. You can click on any one of the titles to view the document, or you can click on the name of the owner and you'll notice that it will filter by that owner. You can hit the name of the owner here on the upper right hand corner to remove the filter as well. So now if we were to view any one of these documents that are in public documents, you'll notice that we are viewing the document in edit mode. You can click Final Draft, which will take this into a mode that doesn't allow editing the document but simply viewing it. Let's go back into the edit mode. You can see any of the pending document revisions that are existent. This will show you all the drafts that you have in terms of new sections as well as section revisions. And it will also show all the approval requests that are waiting within this entire document. We can also see the recent comments, the latest updated sections, along with the recently added sections. The Show Hidden feature will show you document sections which have been hidden due to being declined approval. And then the Search Document feature will allow you to search the entire document by keywords within the title or the description of each section. Now, first of all, you're going to see a root section here, and it shows you Hide Title. So basically, hide title means that it's not going to show the title of this section. We can add subsections by simply creating a subsection to the root document. Now we can go into the formatting and we can select a type of section format, along with a couple of options such as display subsection and display title only. We'll get into what these options mean at a later point in time. But the Show Subsection Summary will show a summary of all the subsections. The Hide Title will hide the title. And then finally, the Display Subsection or Display Title Only will either show you all the subsections or show you a listing of all the subsections. If you click Display Title Only, it will show you a listing of the subsections, which then you can click to see those subsections. Let's go ahead and either save the draft or submit. In this case, we're going to submit. Since I am viewing this as a public document, that subsection is going to require approval from the owner of the document before it will be permanently part of the document. You'll also have some options once you've created that subsection to edit it. And we can also submit the revision. You can change some of the settings. Or view some of the settings. And then also watch this subsection if you want, or unwatch it. Finally, you can create subsections within this, and you can also insert sections here. And then finally, you have the pending revision so that you can see all the pending revisions that exist within this section. You have your main subsection plus the revision that was also made to this subsection, which would get applied by the owner of the document. Now let's go ahead and create a new document. You can make this public, and if you make this public, you can allow the public to add comments, and you can make it is community edit. Is community edit means that the public users can submit revisions to the sections that already exist, and those revisions need to be approved by the owners of their respective sections. In this case, we'll make it public and we'll allow editing as well. Once the document's created, you can simply click on the document, and now you have access to create sections, and the most important part here is you can share this document. Now to share the document, you simply enter in the individual's email. In this case, I'm going to share it with a test account. You can give this person the ability to view the document, or can view and edit the document. And then finally, you can also give this person the ability to allow him or her to share this document with others, or simply do not allow that person to continue to reshare the document. Let me go ahead and add access. I'm going to pause the tutorial right now and fast forward once this user has accepted this share. Okay, let's get into some of the options as far as moving and relocating the sections. You can create a section, create a subsection, which will create a section within a section. We'll go ahead and quickly create one. And then you can also insert a section, which will add a section at the same level. As you can tell, it entered the section right afterwards. You can now move up or down these sections. You'll notice that there's some features to move up or move down, and there is also the feature to relocate a section, and that will basically either add the section after or within another section, and you can select the section. In this case, we only have one option, and we want to add it within, let's say. As you can see, now it's added it within. Now all of these functions are controlled by who's the owner of each of the sections. Since you can tell that Aidan Salvi is the inherited owner of all these sections, I'm able to make all these modifications. But let's take, for example, if John Smith was the owner of new subsection, then if I were to add a section below that, even though I am the owner of enter title here, it would still require approval from John Smith because he's the owner of subsection. Once he approves it, it'll automatically be added because I am then the individual that owns enter title here. But if there was a parent section and someone else owned that, then that person would also have to approve the change to the subsection. Now, there is a feature. We're going to go to settings. That you can set yourself, as the owner. You can also clear the owner. If the owner is cleared, then it will simply take the owner of the parent section as the owner of the current section. Now this gives a pretty good overview of all the features of the system. You can again add comments, and they can be deleted by the owner of the section only. Finally, when we go into settings, we can archive this document. If it's archived, it'll show up in archived documents. We can also go ahead and unarchive the document as well. Finally, we're going to take a look at document styles. These are the variety of styles that can be selected for sections. Now there's this title and the body text style, and we can also set one of the styles as a default that will be used by all individuals that are adding a section. Once we edit it, you'll notice that you can set the style using a standard CSS format, and then you can also select the type of style it is. Either it's a section body, a document section, or a document. The document section will show up when selecting the section. The section body will show up when editing the body of the section, and the document will be present for all sections within the document. This concludes the demo of the majority of the features. You can access this document using its public URI, and also there's the table of contents and the content browser here on the left hand side, which I didn't go over, but it's relatively self-explanatory.